Hello teachers, I'm Teacher Stephanie from teachingstephanie.com or Teaching Stephanie on Instagram. On this channel, you're going to find videos all about finding the fun with online teaching. Today's video is all about using Canva for online education or education in general. This video is going to teach you how I use Canva to market my online classes on Outschool and how I make the lessons more engaging and fun with some of the features you can find on the platform. In this video, I'm going to teach you 1, how to market the classes using Canva, 2, presentations in Canva, and 3, creating worksheets to go along with those presentations in Canva. Let's get to it. Like I said, in today's video, we are doing a tutorial on using Canva for online teachers. Now, I teach for 2 companies for online teaching. One is VIP Kid, where I teach students English who live in China. The other company is Outschool, where I can teach whatever I want. No, I can teach approved classes, but based on topics that I'm interested in and passionate about. One of the great things about VIP Kid is that they create the lessons for me. I don't have to create any of that, so I will not be talking about using Canva for VIP Kid. Today, this video is going to be talking about using Canva for Outschool classes. On Outschool, I'm in charge of who I teach and what I teach, which means I am creating a lot of the resources myself. Now, if you don't know about Outschool, I would highly suggest you watch my video all about Outschool. I will leave it linked here or here, whichever side it's on, and you can watch that video all about Outschool. If you are ready to apply, I would love it if you use my link down in the description box so that I can be your referring teacher. When you use that link, I would love it also if you could email me so that I can send you some free resources to help get you through the application fast and to get you on your way to teaching. Now on to the main idea, which is using Canva for online teachers. Now, if you have never used Canva before, I highly recommend it for so many things. I use it almost every day for my teaching business. Canva is a designing platform where you can create presentations, Instagram posts, business cards. They pretty much have a template for everything you can think of, and so many helpful tools to help you while marketing your business and creating resources for your online teaching brand. Now, the platform is free to use, but they also offer paid subscriptions like Canva Pro that has some upgraded features that are really awesome. Now, the first thing we are going to cover today is marketing your classes with Outschool using Canva. Now, whether you are a freelance teacher teaching completely on your own without a company, or you're listing your classes on Outschool, you're going to need a great class picture to show what the class is about and to gain those students' interest into taking your class. With Outschool, you will need to get this picture approved. Now, I will be showing you how I create an Outschool class listing picture, but a lot of the same principles apply, so be sure to watch that as I go through these steps. Okay, so first, this is the homepage for canva.com. You're going to click on Create a Design on the top right-hand corner. I like to use their YouTube thumbnail templates because they have the right width, which is at least 600 pixels. You want a ratio of 1:9:1, so this one works great. As you can see, you can change the background color. I'm just going with pink here. You can look up different pictures. Let's say we're doing a reading class. So I'm going to type in kids reading and see what it comes up with. We've got this cute one with a little girl reading under a tent. Maybe I want a different picture though. I'll do this one instead and erase the other picture that's behind it. Okay, now that one's gone. Let's say I want to add some text. You don't want to add too much text into a picture with your class listing, or else it might not be advertised as much as one with little text. This is probably just going to show what the class title is and who the teacher is. So let's say Reading Club with Teacher Stephanie. And then you can see that I can kind of change the width and the height. You can change the font. Here's some cool effects that you can do. Let's put in some elements just so you can see what else you can add to these pictures. You can search books. There's GIFs on there as well. Obviously those won't show up in a picture, but kind of cool when you're doing presentations. And there's the final product. And here are some examples from my own classroom. So this is my mythological creatures class, my multiplication class. You can see no text in those. And then here is my hands-on multiplication class and private math tutoring with some text. Now, maybe you've got this class picture down pat, but you're a little bit worried about your lesson plan. You don't know how to create a lesson plan for online teaching. Hey, don't worry about it. Don't sweat it. I can help you there. If you need some help in that area, please check out my video talking about how to create a lesson plan for Outschool. Now let's go on to point number 2, which is creating presentations on Canva. Now, maybe it's with my experience with teaching with VIP Kid because they always have presentations to teach along while you're online teaching. So they'll have a little presentation on the bottom, they'll have the teacher's video on one side and the student's video on the other side along the top, and the presentation really helps the students pay attention, be engaged, interact with the teacher, and I've really loved that style of teaching, so that's why I use it in all of my classes with Outschool as well. Now, one of the great things about Canva are the templates. They have so many ready-to-use templates where you can just plug and play and create your own custom lesson from an amazing template that already looks great. And if that's not your style and you want to create something that's totally you, you can start out with a plain presentation and start from scratch and make it your own. Let me show you from the templates how to use some of the features to create your own presentation in Canva. Okay, from the home screen, you're going to click on presentations. It will pull up a bunch of templates for you to use. Let's click on this one. As you can see, it's got all these pages for you to choose from. They're already done for you with a really cute color scheme and text. Elements in there. You can change it up to make it custom for your class. Let's go with teacher stuff since that fits better on the screen. With Outschool math class, you can duplicate a page here to make it the exact same page. You can erase what you don't want, add different elements in. Here's a really fun way to make it animated by adding in a GIF like I showed you earlier. That will show on the presentation. It will actually move when the students are watching it. You can add a page with that plus side or delete a page if you don't want that anymore. And then let me go ahead and show you what it looks like when you present it. You'll click on present here and it will show up full screen here so that the students will see just the presentation and no edits. Now, one more really cool thing I want to show you that you can do with presentations is to make them animated. You just click on the top here, on the left it says animate, and then you can have it zoom in, you can have it tumble, pop, stomp. They are really cool and it just kind of adds a little bit of fun to your presentation that keeps those kids engaged and entertained. Now, whether or not you are already teaching online as a freelance teacher or you have just an idea of what you could teach online, but you don't know how to get the students, Outschool is a great way to list a class with their platform where parents and students can search for the topics they want to find. Think of it kind of like an Etsy shop of these handmade classes from a variety of teachers, a variety of backgrounds that are approved from Outschool's high standards and background checks. They provide a platform for parents and students to come, search, and find your class so that you aren't looking for the students. So if that sounds like you, I would love it if you use my application link below to apply because Outschool needs you. We need all sorts of teachers because there are all sorts of students. And I would love to help you get hired and teaching with Outschool. Be sure to send me an email if you want to apply, and I would love to send you all my free resources to get you through the application process and on to teaching. Now, the third thing I want to show you today when using Canva is how to create worksheets for your online class. Now, I've gotten the students with my great marketing, my picture for the class. I've got them engaged with a presentation to watch with, but sometimes that's just not enough. You gotta have them following along and doing something to keep them engaged. This could be a game, this could be class questions or quizzes using games like Kahoot or Quizzy to keep the students going and with you. Something that I like to do is to create a workbook that goes along with the presentation I made for the class. So the students can print it off, They can follow along with me as we do the lesson. Now, I want to show you how I create these workbooks or worksheets on Canva because it really makes it fast and easy and something that's totally mine, copyright free, and I can use it in my class. Now we're starting from the worksheet templates. You can scroll through these and see which one fits you the best. Maybe you're just changing a little bit of text, or maybe you're creating a whole lesson around one of these already made templates. Let's go with this one, the art around the world, and just change it to fit our reading club class that we've kind of made up here in this video. So you can see a preview of it and go, okay, that'll work for this, and click use this template. Then it will populate into the editing field here. There we go, and you can change this to make it as custom as you want. I like to change the colors to kind of fit my theme in the classroom, so instead of orange, I'm going to go ahead and make these little squigglies pink. So they fit my class listing picture, they fit my presentation, and the cool thing is you can make those pink, and down at the bottom click change all of the orange to pink, and that's easy, that's all done. Let's change the text, let's make it books around the world instead of art around the world. We'll make it a little more custom to the class. You can delete, you can edit any of the text on this screen. Let's add one more thing. How about a nice pretty picture of a book? I'll find this in photos. They have lots and lots of stock photos that are free to use. With the Pro account, you can use these. There's so many more photos I found on the Pro account, and that's why I'm happy to pay for it using Canva because of that feature. So we'll add that, and there's our pretty worksheet. Super fast and easy. It took me about 2 minutes to create this. Alright, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this Canva tutorial for educators as we talked about marketing your class, how to create presentations, and how to create worksheets to go along with those presentations for an awesome online class. Canva has really been invaluable in my online teaching journey, and I know that you will find it super helpful in yours as well. If you liked this video, you found it helpful, I would love a big thumbs up to tell me to create more videos like this one. And then stay tuned for next week's video about VIP Kid versus Outschool, going head to head. I'm going to be talking about the pros and cons of each company that I work for, so be sure to hit that subscribe bell so that you are notified when that video drops. It's going to be a good one. As always, if you have any questions, please email me at teachingstephanieo@gmail.com. If you want to learn more about finding the fun with online teaching, check out these videos on the screen. I've got lots of them on there now. You can go through, you can look at these and see if this might be something for you. As my hero, Mr. Rogers, says, let's make the most of this beautiful day. Goodbye.